Namo Amitabha Buddha, Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Dear brothers and sisters in the Dharma, today we come together to listen to the Dharma talk. Chanting the Buddha's name, beauty arises from the heart and reflects in our appearance. Dear brothers and sisters in the Dharma, welcome to Radiance of the Dharma, the place where we gently light the lamp of wisdom in our hearts and let the teachings of the Buddha guide us toward peace and compassion. Let me begin today with a question for you to reflect upon. Have you ever met someone who, even without makeup, wealth, fancy clothing, or impressive words, still radiates a calm, gentle, and beautiful presence that makes you feel peaceful just by being near them? And have you also seen others who may appear beautiful on the outside, yet something in their expression feels tense, restless, or uneasy? Why is it that true beauty seems to arise from within rather than from the surface? Today, on Radiance of the Dharma, we will reflect on how chanting the Buddha's name can beautify the heart, and how from a beautiful heart, beauty naturally appears in our face, our voice, and our life. As you listen, if any questions arise, please feel free to ask them in the comments, and I will do my best to reply with sincerity. And if you feel connected to this teaching, please leave your name in the comments so the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas may witness your faith and aspiration toward the path. Also, I gently invite you to like, subscribe, and share Radiance of the Dharma so that more people may receive peaceful teachings. In Buddhism, we understand that the heart is the root and everything else is the branch. When the heart is restless, angry, jealous, greedy, fearful, or filled with craving, then this energy reflects naturally in the face, in the tone of voice, in the expression of the eyes, and even in the posture of the body. The brow tightens, the jaw hardens, the shoulders tense, and even a smile feels forced and heavy. But when the heart is calm, gentle, kind, and filled with mindfulness and compassion, then the eyes soften, the face relaxes, the breath becomes lighter, and the whole being radiates peace. This is why the ancients say, when the heart is beautiful, the form becomes beautiful. When the heart is peaceful, the face becomes peaceful. And one powerful way to cultivate this inner beauty is by chanting the Buddha's name with sincerity and awareness. When we chant Namo Amitabha Buddha or Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, we are not simply making sound, we are guiding the mind back to a state of stillness and clarity. Each recitation is like a gentle wave, washing away the dust of anxiety, anger, fear, and confusion from the mirror of the heart. When the dust of affliction settles, the original purity of the heart shines through, and from that purity arises a natural beauty. This beauty does not depend on age, cosmetics, status, or praise from others. It is the beauty of peace. And I would like to ask you as you listen, have you ever noticed that when your mind is calm and loving, your face seems brighter and more relaxed? If you have experienced this, please share your story in the comments so we may learn together. Chanting the Buddha's name also teaches us the art of letting go. Much of the tension we carry in our face and body comes from attachment, comparison, competition, worry, and the endless desire to control everything. But when we chant, the mind begins to loosen its grip. We learn to accept what we cannot change, to release unnecessary burdens, and to trust in the compassionate guidance of the Buddha. As letting go deepens, the heart becomes lighter, and that lightness is reflected naturally in our expression. People around you may not know why, but they will feel safer, calmer, and more comfortable when they are near you. This is not pretending to be kind. This is transformation from within. A very simple practice you can begin right now is to chant the Buddha's name gently when you first wake up in the morning. Before touching your phone, before thinking about worries or tasks, just sit quietly and recite Namo Amitabha Buddha, slowly and mindfully. Feel the sound touching your heart. You do not need to rush or force anything. Just let the heart soften. Over time, you may notice that you react more gently to others. You smile more naturally, your thoughts become kinder, and your presence becomes peaceful. That is the radiance of the Dharma shining through you. If while listening to this teaching you have any questions, please ask in the comments below. I always read what you share, and I will answer with gratitude and humility. And once again, if you feel moved by this message, please write your name in the comments so that the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas may witness your sincere orientation toward the path. Do not forget to subscribe to Radiance of the Dharma so you may continue to walk together with us on this journey of mindfulness and compassion. Share this teaching with anyone who may benefit from inner peace and beauty of the heart. May your heart become gentle and clear through chanting the Buddha's name. May your mind be peaceful, your words be kind, and your presence become a source of comfort to others. And may the beauty of your heart shine naturally from the inside out, guiding you with wisdom and compassion every day. Namo Amitabha Buddha. And so, dear friends in the Dharma, as we continue to reflect on the practice of chanting the Buddha's name and how it beautifies the heart and naturally shapes our appearance, our energy, and the way we walk in this world, I invite you to take a gentle breath and simply feel your own heart in this very moment. How is your mind right now? Is it calm, or is it filled with many thoughts? Is your heart light, or is it carrying hidden burdens and worries? Do you sometimes feel tired without knowing why? These moments of self-reflection are precious because they bring awareness back to the present moment, and awareness is the beginning of transformation. When we chant the Buddha's name with sincerity, awareness slowly deepens. The mind learns to return home. Instead of running endlessly after thoughts, fears, desires, and expectations, it rests gently on the sacred name of the Buddha. This resting of the mind is like a child returning home to the loving embrace of a parent. The mind is no longer lost, the heart no longer wanders, and in that rest, peace is reborn. You may wonder, why does chanting have such power? It is because the name of the Buddha carries the qualities of awakening, compassion, and liberation. When we repeat that name, we align our own mind with those qualities. Little by little, greed softens. Little by little, anger dissolves. Little by little, ignorance gives way to clarity. And when the inner storm fades, the face becomes serene, wrinkles of worry loosen, tension melts away, the eyes grow kind, a natural smile, soft and sincere, arises without effort. This is not the artificial smile one wears to please others. It is the smile of a peaceful soul. And when others meet such a soul, their hearts also soften. They feel safe, respected, and embraced. There is a saying in Buddhism that the body and mind are not separate. When the mind suffers, the body expresses it. When the mind is peaceful, the body reflects that peace. Many people today live under pressure, stress, comparison, insecurity, and fear of not being enough. They constantly feel that they must prove themselves, achieve more, possess more, and appear more successful or attractive. This endless striving makes the heart restless. And the face, over time, begins to show the marks of inner struggle. But when a person turns inward through chanting, something different happens. They begin to rediscover their own sufficiency. They realize that they do not need to compete endlessly to be worthy. They do not need to grasp or cling to be whole. They do not need the world's approval to feel at peace. The Buddha's name becomes like a refuge, reminding them that within their own heart already exists the seed of enlightenment, compassion, and wisdom. As I speak to you now, I also gently ask you, what brings you peace in your daily life? Do you sometimes feel lost? Do you sometimes feel that despite having many material things, your heart still feels empty? If so, you are not alone. Many people around the world feel this same quiet pain. And that is why the Dharma is precious. Chanting the Buddha's name is a simple doorway that anyone can enter. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to understand everything. You simply begin by chanting with sincerity. Even if the mind wanders, you gently return. Even if sadness arises, you chant through it. Over time, the heart becomes stronger and softer at the same time, like a lotus growing in muddy water yet blooming pure and radiant above the surface. When the Buddha taught about the heart, he often emphasized compassion. A compassionate heart is the most beautiful ornament a human being can wear. No jewel, no makeup, no clothing, no outward decoration can compare to the light of compassion shining from within. And chanting nurtures compassion. Each recitation reminds us of the boundless love of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas for all beings, including ourselves. We learn to forgive others, to forgive ourselves, to release old grudges, and to see that everyone is also struggling in their own way. This understanding softens our gaze. We no longer look at the world with harsh judgment, but with gentle awareness. And that change of perception naturally changes our appearance and our energy. I often tell practitioners that chanting is not about trying to escape the world. It is about learning to live in the world with wisdom and peace. Life will still bring challenges. People may still misunderstand us. Circumstances may not always go our way, but with a chanting heart, we respond differently. Instead of reacting with anger, we pause. Instead of drowning in anxiety, we breathe. Instead of clinging desperately, we gently release. Others may not realize that chanting is the source of this calmness, but they will feel something different in us, something steady yet tender. And that quality is what draws others, not in a worldly sense of attraction, but in a spiritual sense of trust and comfort. If you are listening here on Radiance of the Dharma, I want you to know that your presence is meaningful. Whether you are new to Buddhism or have practiced for many years, the path is always unfolding. As you listen, if questions arise in your heart, please feel free to write them in the comments. Ask anything about chanting, about the Dharma, about meditation, about life. I will humbly read and reply with sincerity. And please do not hesitate to leave your name in the comments as a sign of your aspiration to walk the path of peace. By doing so, you are planting a seed in the field of merit, witnessed by Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Also, if you feel that these teachings bring you peace, I gently invite you to subscribe to Radiance of the Dharma and share this channel with others so that the light of the Dharma may reach more hearts. Let us now imagine a person who chants daily. At first, they may feel no noticeable change. The mind is still busy, thoughts still come, old habits still arise. But they continue, patiently, gently, without self-criticism. After some weeks or months, they begin to notice small shifts. They become less reactive. They listen more deeply. They smile more often. They speak with more kindness. They sleep more peacefully, their face softens, their eyes begin to carry a quiet light. This transformation is subtle, yet profound. Those around them may say, "You seem different lately, more at ease, more open." This is the fruit of practice, arising naturally like spring blossoms after winter. And what about you, dear listener? Have you tried chanting regularly? What did you feel? Did your heart become calmer, even for a moment? If yes, please share in the comments so that others may be encouraged by your experience. When we share sincerely, we help each other grow on the path. No one walks alone in the Dharma. We support one another with kindness, respect, and understanding. As we continue, I would like to remind you that beauty in Buddhism is not superficial. True beauty is the expression of wisdom and compassion. When the mind is free from hatred, jealousy, and greed, the face naturally shines. When the heart is filled with loving kindness, the voice becomes soothing. When the mind is grounded in mindfulness, the body moves with grace. And all of this can be nurtured through chanting. Even a few minutes each day can begin to reshape the inner landscape of the heart. So, let us practice together. Wherever you are, at home, at work, in a quiet room, or even while sitting peacefully, you can chant softly, Namo Amitabha Buddha. Let the words rise gently like a calm wave. Let them settle softly in your heart. Let your breath be slow and natural. And as you chant, allow any tension in your face to relax. Soften the eyes, release the jaw, let the shoulders drop, let the heart open, and simply rest in the presence of the Buddha's name. Dear friends, the world today needs more peaceful hearts. Each peaceful heart is like a lantern lit in the darkness, and you too can become such a lantern. By chanting, by cultivating compassion, by allowing beauty to arise from the heart, you are already contributing to the healing of this world. So please continue to walk this path with steadiness and trust. And remember, if you ever feel lost or discouraged, you can always return to the simple, gentle sound of the Buddha's name. That name is like a loving friend, always there, always guiding you home. If you have listened until now, I am deeply grateful. Please leave your name and your thoughts in the comments so that we may walk together in the spirit of the Dharma. And do not forget to like, subscribe, and share Radiance of the Dharma so that this light of peace may continue to grow. May the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas bless you with clarity, compassion, and inner beauty. May your heart be calm, your mind be free, and your life be guided by wisdom. Namo Amitabha Buddha. And as we gently move toward the closing of this Dharma sharing, dear brothers and sisters on Radiance of the Dharma, I invite you once more to rest your attention on your own heart. Not the physical heart alone, but the heart of awareness, the heart of feeling, the heart that has laughed, suffered, hoped, feared, loved, lost, searched, and longed for peace. This heart has gone through many storms, many deserts, many winters. It has carried memories, some warm and bright, some heavy and difficult. Yet today, in this moment, through the simple act of listening to the Dharma and chanting the Buddha's name, the heart has been given a chance to soften, to breathe, to heal. And healing, my dear friends, is also a form of beauty. When the heart begins to heal, even little by little, life changes in very gentle ways. The way you look at others changes. The way you speak changes. The way you hold your own pain changes. You are no longer fighting yourself. You are learning to embrace yourself with compassion. This is why we say that chanting the Buddha's name brings beauty from the inside out. It is not a sudden decoration, not a mask, not a performance, but a gradual flowering of the soul. A person who chants with sincerity may still have wrinkles on their face, but the wrinkles become soft, filled with warmth rather than tension. Their eyes may carry the marks of many experiences, but those eyes now shine with understanding rather than fear. Their life may still contain challenges, but they are now endured with patience rather than resistance. This transformation cannot be purchased, cannot be imitated, cannot be falsified. It is the natural expression of a peaceful mind. Many people today search desperately for external beauty. They chase trends, procedures, recognition, attention, and validation, hoping to finally feel worthy. But the Dharma invites us to ask a deeper question. What if true beauty does not come from adding more, but from letting go? Letting go of harsh self-judgment, letting go of insecurity, letting go of resentment, letting go of the constant need to be seen, praised, or approved, letting go of the illusions we hold about ourselves. And when we let go, the heart becomes light. And when the heart becomes light, the face becomes radiant, not in a loud way, but in a very quiet and dignified way. So I gently ask you, as one friend on the path speaking to another, are you willing to take care of your heart like a precious garden? Are you willing to water it each day with chanting, mindfulness, gratitude, and compassion? Are you willing to be patient with yourself when habits arise, when emotions surface, when old wounds reappear? Because the Buddha never asked us to be perfect. He only asked us to be sincere. Chant sincerely, practice sincerely, love sincerely, and slowly, very slowly, the heart becomes clear as still water reflecting the open sky. If at any point during this sharing you have felt touched, confused, inspired, curious, or comforted, I encourage you to write your thoughts in the comments. If there is something you wish to understand more deeply, please ask. And as always, if your heart is turning toward the path of the Buddha, please leave your name in the comments so that the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas may witness your faith and dedication. By doing so, you are not simply typing characters on a screen. You are making a conscious declaration to walk toward light, wisdom, and compassion. You are saying to the universe, I wish to cultivate a beautiful heart, and such a vow carries great power. Let your chanting be like a lantern in the night. When the world feels chaotic, chant. When the mind feels restless, chant. When joy arises, chant in gratitude. When sadness weighs heavily, chant in surrender. Over time, chanting becomes more than sound. It becomes the natural rhythm of your life. It becomes the gentle thread that holds you together during difficult times. It becomes the bridge connecting your limited human heart to the vast compassion of the Buddhas. And remember, you are never alone. Even when you sit in silence, whispering the Buddha's name, countless practitioners around the world are also chanting. Monks in monasteries, nuns in convents, lay people in their homes, elders in temples, children learning their first prayers, all are chanting. And in that invisible harmony, your voice joins a timeless chorus of faith, stretching across centuries and continents. You belong to a spiritual family that transcends borders, languages, and cultures. This belonging is also beauty. As we come to the end of this sharing, I want to speak to you very gently. Please take care of your heart. Protect it from hatred, protect it from cruelty, protect it from hopelessness. Feed it with kindness, nourish it with gratitude, guide it with wisdom, and steady it with chanting. Let the Buddha's name be like a hand placed lovingly on your shoulder, reminding you that awakening is possible, compassion is possible, peace is possible, and transformation is possible. If you feel grateful for the time we have shared together on Radiance of the Dharma, I humbly invite you to subscribe to the channel, to leave a comment with your name and reflections, and to share this teaching so that others who may be suffering silently can also receive a drop of peace. Perhaps someone somewhere needs these words at this very moment. Perhaps your small act of sharing will become a great source of comfort for them. We never know how far kindness can travel. May the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas bless you and your loved ones. May your days be guided by mindfulness, your nights be filled with calm, and your life be touched by the beauty that blossoms from a peaceful heart. May your chanting open the doors of wisdom within you. May your face shine with serenity, your eyes with compassion, and your presence with gentleness. Wherever you go, may you carry the light of the Dharma softly within you, like a lantern that never fades. And now, with deep respect and loving kindness, I chant in my heart together with you, Namo Amitabha Buddha. May that sacred name continue to resonate in your life, moment by moment, breath by breath, until your heart becomes fully free, fully peaceful, and fully beautiful from the inside out.